Hello, everyone, and I hope that you've had a great night's sleep and that you're ready for your day today. Today, we're learning about the next name that God reveals to his people, and it's called Yahweh Nissi, 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 and it means the Lord is my banner. Well, it's actually a military term. When people went into battle, they would have a sign above them. And normally those who won the battle would carry the sign above their heads saying that they were the ones that won. What's so amazing about this is it's a wonderful picture of what God does for us. The Lord is my banner, as in he is the one who's going to protect me and make me victorious through my battles. Now, in the Bible, the Lord enabled the Israelites to win battle after battle after battle. As long as they were obeying him, he would make sure that they won. And he was their banner. He was the one that ensured their victory. Today, at this point in our particular lives, we're not going through a war, but we still have many enemies coming against us, don't we? So not enemies necessarily like they did in the Bible days, but enemies that wish to steal our joy or steal our health or make us feel anxious. There could be situations or people or forces of evil against us that are our enemies. They're there to take from us, to destroy our peace, to take away the life that God has given us and just the joy in life. And we do constantly come up with enemies in our lives. And sometimes we're not quite sure what to do with those enemies. But what's so important is that we don't need to know all of the details. What we need to know is, are we protected? And if so, by whom? Well, the Lord is our banner. The Lord is the one who protects us and delivers us from evil. So we need to remember that, and that God is on our side. And when we get tired or we get angry and exhausted, we must remember that God is our protector. We don't have to do everything ourselves. We do not have to, solve every problem exactly perfectly on our own. We can run to God, and God is the one that can help us with these things. It's really, really important that as these things come against us, as we face enemies, different types of enemies in our lives, that we remember that the Lord is able to work on our behalf and to do the impossible for us. It's a very strange thing as you get older and you start to realize that there are certain things that are actually not in your control. You cannot fix every problem. But what's the most amazing part of your Christian journey, your walk with Jesus, is when you realize that, and you realize that that's not actually a bad thing. When you realize that you are limited and that there's only so much you can do, it allows you to run towards God and run and drop at his feet and hold on to him and say, Lord, I can't do this. I need you to help me, and I need you to take control of it. Wow, that is one of the most incredible experiences where you actually let go. It's kind of an act of surrender where you go, I've been carrying this heavy burden, this stress. I've been trying to fix this. And when you realize you can't, and you take it and you give it to God and you trust that he's going to deal with it. That is a profound moment of growth in your relationship with the Lord Jesus Christ. And I want you to remember, when you are feeling stressed and you've got enemies of whatever kind, label what you think it is. I'm struggling with feeling down or depressed, or I've got an enemy of anxiety against me, or I've got an enemy of loneliness, or I've got an enemy of jealousy. Whatever it is, it could be things that you can't see, or it could be real things. At the moment, in our world, we've got an enemy of a virus that's against us. You can label these things and then remind yourself of who is our banner, who is our protection, who is above, who rises above us. The Lord Nissi, Yahweh Nissi, the Lord is my banner. And remember to call on him. And he is the one who is able to protect us and to do more than we think. Always the one to fight our battles and our enemies for us. We don't have to go it alone, and we shouldn't. We should always call on the name of Yahweh Nissi in those times. All right, everybody, have a fantastic day. That's it for me for today. Bye for now.